One, two, three.
Hi guys, what's up? Good afternoon. So we're here for another episode of the Beyond Alpha podcast, and today we are going to talk about how low do you go to earn a buck? What do you sacrifice para lang kumita? And okay, so before we start, I just want to introduce my partner Brian. Hi Brian, what's up?
Hi guys, hi JP. Yon, first of all, alam niyo na, we're very grateful guys for the continuous support. 'Di ba? Unti-unti tayo nag-grow. Yeah, pero yun nga, like what we always say, ang importante naman dito is, yun, we enjoy what we're doing, 'di ba? And we're learning from this, we're improving on our own, 'di ba? So, everything else, every support that we get, everything that happens after yung personal gains namin ni JP or yung personal na improvement namin through this process. Everything is a bonus eh. And we're very grateful dyan. So yun, guys, before we dive into the topic, medyo sabihin natin, hindi naman downer itong magiging topic natin for today. But it's something na enlightening. Ganyan natin first off. Kasi like what our like yung mga usual topics namin merong pinaghuhugutan to based from our personal experience. So before we dive in nga, run through muna natin podcast directories natin sa Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher. Search for Beyond Alpha Podcast, guys. Then, subscribe na kayo. Then, social media accounts natin, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, at I am Beyond Alpha. Then, if you're watching this sa YouTube, sa lower right nung video screen, o kung hindi kayo naka-full screen so lower right niyan may subscribe button. Click nyo na yan. Then sa tabi, may bell icon, which is the notification bell. Click nyo na rin yan, then select all. Then, for those watching sa Facebook, you could visit our Facebook page. Doon, follow nyo na rin. Follow kayo doon. If you like the content that we're sharing with you guys, nasa pilitan. Pag hindi, just let it go. So, yun. Then, yung website natin, www.imbeyondalpha.com. So, yun. For this website, for this topic, ito yung pinaghuhugutan. Rektahin ko na. So, recently, about 2 weeks ago, from the time of this recording, I booked an Airbnb listing. So, basically, to before this experience, before this booking, ang perception ko or ang tiwala ko doon sa Airbnb brand was that whenever nag-book ako ng listing doon, everything would be a steal or sobrang sulit, bang for buck, everything na makikita akong listing doon. So for the price that you're paying, you're getting a bang for buck na sulit na value for what you're paying. So yun. So 2 weeks ago, I booked listing sa may Antipolo area. Then yun, for the price, it's for the price, I was expecting a certain level of a certain level of sabihin natin, certain level of cleanliness or pagka-organize ng place. So, and yun nga, with that thinking naman na for that price na binook ko, and that yung brand perception ko with Airbnb. So, I was expecting a certain point or a certain level of comfort or security dun sa. So cut the story short, after kung ano. So, ang nangyari guys, hindi ko na masyado natignan lahat ng reviews. So, all I read was yung mga most recent reviews which was very generic. Mga awesome place, ganyan, clean place, good place, gano'n. So, kasi nga medyo rush yung pagka-book. So, the day na pumunta kami doon sa place, medyo delikado eh. Kasi yun na lang yung term eh. Na tipong, and I'm telling you guys, hindi
Nabudol-budol ka
naman ako
sa madaling salita.
Oo, Brad
Nabudol-budol
eh.
ka.
Sa madaling salita, medyo scam eh. Scam yung listing eh. And guys, never naman ako naging ma-artist sa ganito. Parang, kumbaga for something na willing naman akong magbayad, and alam ko naman yun, expect ko dapat na value for the price that I paid for. So yun, pagdating namin doon sa listing, pagdating namin sa place, it was located in an abandoned building. Pero ang sales stock nila, ang pagka-present nila sa listing, pag binasa niyo yung pagkasulat, it's an ongoing development. So right there, palang there was this intention to para manloko, para mambudol yung term nga na ginamit ni JP. Pag nakita niyo yung actual place guys, sa term nga na pag-explain ko kay JP, pwede ka na magtapon ng sinalvage eh. Pwedeng magkaroon ng krimen doon na walang taong nakakaalam. Kasi abandonado yung building, in the village itself, walang guard, the building itself, walang guard. Madumi, as in, may mga, possibly, since nga walang nagbabantay, possibly may mga nakatira na doon na hindi talaga doon. Kasi may mga nakatira doon sa hallways eh. May mga nakatira na nakatutulog na sa sahig. Ganun na. And yeah, sabihin na natin if you read Airbnb's policy, ang control lang ng host is yung actual niya. Pero yun nga eh, parang you have to consider the actual experience pa rin nung clients nyo or nung guests nyo eh. Kaya nga, kumbaga, kaya nga may platform na ganyan para to protect both the host and at the same time the guest. So, ang point dito is, yun eh. And ang point kasi guys, yung host was already, in a way, the way the host acted, in a way, alam niya na yung ginagawa niya eh. How they manipulate yung, or how they abuse the cancellation policy, yung mga ganon. So basically, it's a scam eh. Kumbaga, alam nila yung loopholes eh, nung policies and nung how the platform works eh. So hindi nila, kumbaga, intentionally ginagawa nila yung yung what they're doing with the listing. So ang point natin dito with this episode is, good ka ba sa ganon? Good ka ba na to earn a certain amount with kahit na alam mo or kahit na alam mo na or kahit na alam mo na hindi naman yun yung worth nung pinoprovide mo or hindi naman yun yung value nung Parang okay ka ba na parang hindi mo ba mas papahalagahan mo ba yung pera compared doon sa integridad mo? Ganun eh. Nandun tayo sa question na ganun eh. Na sige, short-term cash or sabihin na nga natin FU money na lang eh. Di ba? Parang ganun na rin dating eh. Na sige, pag talagang nahuli na kami or talagang naban na kami, nakakakuha naman na kami ng FU money eh. Parang ganun yung dating eh. Willing ka bang gumanon or papahalagahan mo every opportunity mo to build a brand or build your integrity? Kasi personally sa akin, Brad, wala eh. Pwede ka magpalit ng pangalan, definitely. Pwede kang lumipat ng lugar-lugar. Pero kaya mo bang maatim yon na may just to earn a living uh, you have to sacrifice yung ibang tao? Yun yung sa akin eh. Yun yung mga questions for this episode eh. Ikaw ba, Chong? Anong take mo dito?
I guess, kumaga, from an outside perspective, iniisip ko, kailangan kumita ngayon, especially dahil sa pandemic. So, kumaga, ito yung asset ko, i-offer ko pa rin. Diba? Technically, pwede mo naman sabihin kasi, pwede mo naman reviewin. Tama rin naman yun. Pero, again, guys, hindi lang to for that specific scenario yung nangyari kay Brian. Sa online selling, sa e-commerce, napakarami yan. Maraming gumagawa ngayon just for the sale eh. Alam mo yung dinadaan nila sa photos yung product. Which is, yung photos is a big part of the business. Pero, if consciously na magbibigay ka ng substandard na product, pwede ka kumita. Kagaya nung Airbnb owner nung nabukan ni Brian, mag-earn siya. Yes. Pero are you building a lasting business? Is it something na you're gonna attach your name to whatever it is na ginagawa mo? Obviously, hindi. Diba? Kahit na maraming kumikita sa ganitong paraan, I bet you hindi lasting yung wealth na ma-accumulate nila from this. Kumbaga itong mga ganitong sistema kasi weather lang. Makachamba ka, makascam ka, okay, kita ako. I guess ito naman is obvious. Pero kaya namin, the reason why we decided to make this video is just to emphasize that, especially in business, your word is your bond. You might not know, baka yung maging customer mo would be somebody na mag-i-invest sa'yo, or you're gonna have business with his business or with him directly, di ba? So you'll never know who you're gonna come across in this life. And it's so obvious yung tamang gawin. It's so obvious yung tamang gawin. Pero yung allure or yung hatak na kikita na ako ngayon, hirap ng buhay ngayon, dapat go ko na. Oo eh. Kumbaga, it's tempting, pero yun nga, if you wanna build like true wealth, you have to take care of your word. You have to take care of your name. Kasi ikaw yun eh. Yun yung brand mo eh. If you wanna be associated sa basta kumita, wala akong pakialam, good luck. Pwede ka kumita, pero I guarantee you that it's not something na maglalast forever.
Sustainable.
Hindi yan maging sustainable. Pero, again, guys, kasi dito sa atin, medyo, kahit iniisip mo maraming competition, hindi eh. Maliit pa rin yung competition dito. Kaya yung mga vendors na kapag they reel in customers na para nauuto pa nila sa mga practices nila. Sa ibang lugar kasi, yung customer service is number 1. Dahil, kumbaga, if they lose you, dahil sa isang maliit na mistake, mawawala na sila ng market share. Sobrang dami nilang competition. Yun yung advantage kapag free yung commerce. Yung maraming negosyong available. Pero again, yun guys. Parang this episode is just to emphasize yung integridad natin bilang entrepreneur at mas mahalaga yung integridad natin bilang tao. Diba? It's very tempting, especially ngayon, we can justify kung bakit ka mangloloko kasi kailangan mo. Pero that's not lasting business. That's not sustainable business na pwede mo i-grow, pwede mo ipagmalaki, something you can build on. Hindi eh. Diba? We always have to understand that whatever we do in this life, nakapira ba yung pangalan natin, nakapira mga kung sino tayo. Pwede magpalit ng identity dahil dito sa social media world. Pero you're gonna bring these habits with you. Kahit na sabihin mo, this time gagawin ka na maayos. What you're doing now is you're building habits. You're building yung character mo, minomold mo yung sarili mo. Parang, alam mo yung mga tao that they think na they deserve a higher like role or rank sa work or sa business nila. Kasi hindi pa dumarating yung opportunity nila, galit sila. ano yun eh, guys, parang what we have to do is we have to develop ourselves, mold ourselves to be yung person na karapat dapat doon. So if mangluloko ka, if scammer ka, pagmamalaki mo na magaling ka salesman, probably, pero you're not gonna be an exceptional salesman. You can sell, pwede, pero you're not gonna prosper for long. Sigurado ako dun. Kasi, lahat, ewan ko, sa akin, especially in business, lahat may karma eh. Lahat may karma eh. Pag ma-brand ka na scammer ka, that alone could destroy yung mga naipundar mo. Diba? Come across one wrong customer, patay ka na dyan. So, ikaw, Bray, anong parang learning mo or something you want to impart sa mga viewers natin tungkol dito?
Sa akin, bro. Totoo yung sinabi mo about karma. Na, possibly, yan, kumikita ka and you're proud of it na, yun nga to the point ng screenshot ka pa nga eh. Pero, alam mo sa sarili mo kung sa paanong paraan mo kinita yun eh. Ngayon, sige, sabihin natin na feel yung ego mo dahil yun nga, nakakapagyabang ka na ganito ko, alam ko. Pero behind that screenshot, ang dami palang nagreklamo sa'yo, napapatulpo kita or di ba? Kasi alam mo sa sarili mo, ikaw mismo, yung binibenta mo is substandard eh. Whether Airbnb listing yan, or whatever product you're trying to sell, tapos you're pricing it at a certain price. Yun, walang problema guys sa pricing, tapos magaling ka mag-marketing. Wala yun eh. Hindi yun yung point natin dito eh. Yung point natin dito is, ikaw ba mismo kampante ka dun sa quality nung nung binibenta mo? Ikaw ba mismo bibilin mo yun at that price? Na alam mo bang ayun eh, are you just trying to, yun nga, get other people's money? Sige, sabihin natin may binibigay kang product pero itataya mo ba yung integridad mo for that product? Diba? Kaya yun. And it's a usual practice eh. Na tipong, kaya most stores walang pakita ng mukha, walang pakita ng pangalan. Kasi yun eh, parang daling mag-shutdown ng site, daling gumawa bago. Diba? And pag nagkasiraan na, may palit lang. So yun, nasa inyo. Nasa inyo yan guys, kung paano nyo, how you would play your life. Buhay nyo naman yan eh. Pero, well, in our case ni JP, lalabas kami, papakita kami. Hindi namin sabihin hindi kami magkakamali. Pero yun nga, when the time happens na nagkakamali kami, and magkakamali kami, definitely, papanindigan lang namin yun. Kung anong kailangan namin gawin for that mistake, to make up for that mistake or whatever needs to be done, gagawin namin. Kasi that's our bond eh. Yung word namin, our business, the brand that we're building, that's our bond eh. That's yun eh. Pangalan namin yun, and we go up and go down with it. Ganun namin pinapahalagahan yung opportunity na to and every situation na hinaharap namin. And yun guys eh, moving forward with the technology that yung evolution ng technology, yung development ng technology. Nauso yung mga guys, 'di ba? Mga Siri. Ito mga personal take ko lang pare. Mga Siri, Alexa, 'di ba? So halimbawa, moving forward, sabihin parang voice na lang eh, 'di ba? Voice, sabihin natin voice over na lang yung pag-order mo. Halimbawa, sabihin natin order mo ako pizza, Alexa or Siri, order mo ako pizza. So basically, ang pipiliin ng Alexa is yung best brand, 'di ba? Ng pizza or yung or yung preference mo. So ngayon para sa akin, personal take ko, this is the right time to build your brand. Kasi moving forward, ang magiging gameplay na nga is ganun na tipong, syempre, si Alexa and Siri, it's either magbe-base yan sa preference mo or kung wala ka pang preference, pipiliin yan kung sino yung pinakamalupit na brand. Ganun, syempre, ayaw din naman masira ng developers niyan eh. So, syempre, ang pangahawakan din nila when you order something or you request for something, yung best brands din, yung mga na-develop na brands. So, how would you play, based on that development ng technology, how would you play your business right now? Good ka ba sa ganyan na tipong basta kumita ka lang, scam mode lang tayo, FU money mode lang tayo? Or are you going to build something na pangahawakan mo with your integrity, na makakaharap ka sa tao, 'di ba? Nasa iyo. So call mo 'yan, guys. Kanya-kanya naman natin buhay 'yan. And yun nga, iba-iba naman tayo sitwasyon. Pero in our case nga, ito humaharap kami sa inyo because we personally believe dun sa ginagawa namin. Yun. Then ayun nga, guys. In relation, kung napanood niyo yung previous topic, ganun din, where we were talking about scam. So, yun eh. Alam mo naman sa sarili mo eh. And kung hindi mo alam sa sarili mo, marami halimbawa may mga nagsisindak na sa'yo about Tulfo, mga nagrereklamo na sa'yo, mamirip na sa'yo ng scam ka. Pero tingin mo sa sarili mo, hindi. Parang medyo delikado na yan. Natingin mo tama yung ginagawa mo after all the reklamo na natatanggap mo. So, you have to consider. You have to consider yung mga ganyang bagay. So, what can we learn from this topic? Sa akin personally, for booking an Airbnb, yun, read the reviews. Laing bagay na reviews. Kasi, and with review, oo, may mga fake reviews eh. Like dun sa listing na na-book ko eh. Basically, ang ginawa nila, pag may bad reviews sa kanila, tinatabunan nila ng ng fake reviews, eh, mga generic fake reviews. So, again, with this, natutunan ko, pag hindi ka kailangan ng tao and they gave you an opportunity to trust you or do business with you, pahalagahan mo yung opportunity na yun eh. You'll never know. Kagaya nga nasabi ni JP kanina, you'll never know sino yung kausap mo eh. Mamaya, nakakross ka ng delikadong tao pala yan, di ba? Krinos mo siya for that certain amount. Tapos, syempre, na bad trip, nagalit, di ba? Ikapahamak mo pa. Or ba, posible, dahil ang ganda ng service mo, potential investor pala yan or potential business partner na makakatulong sa'yo. Di ba? Then, nasa iyo eh, kung paano mo dadalhin eh, yung business mo, yung buhay mo. Paano mo pahalagahan yung integridad mo. Yun yung mga natutunan ko for this pare. Then, yun yung mga sa akin, Chong. Ikaw ba? Any, mga
Sa akin,
insights for this episode?
I think na-mention na natin lahat eh. It's more of your business is a reflection of you. And yun lang eh. Kumbaga, yun yung simple lesson from this episode is huwag natin isakripisyo yung reputation natin para sa maliit na kita. Yun lang. Yun yung
kahit nga malaki, Brad eh. Akin. Kahit malaki yung kita eh. Kung na-sacrifice mo, sige, yun nga, totoo. Pwede ka naman tumakas. Pwede kang mga ibang bansa. Pwede kang magpalit ng pangalan. Pero, dadalin mo yan eh. Nasa yan. So, call mo pa rin. Kung ano. Again, yun. Sa simpleng ganun eh. With Airbnb nga eh. That simple incident alone. Yung na-build nilang brand, na-build nilang business. That incident alone, nagkaroon na ako ng doubts when booking eh, moving forward eh. Diba? And the way they handled yung concern ko
Situation.
eh. So, 'di ba? Yung situation eh, 'di ba? So, yan guys, papahalagahan nyo rin yan eh. Possibly yung isang super fan nyo dahil pinabayaan nyo.
Mm.
Possibly sila pa yung maging competition nyo moving forward. Or 'di ba? Yung mga super fan na yan, yung passion nila towards your brand or your business, pag naging bumaliktad yan, hatak din yan. So, nasa inyo kung paano nyo papahalagahan yung pare. Ngayon, for this episode, yan yung mga share or mga takeaways ko and insights ko tong. So, yun. Tingin ko good na rin naman si JP, guys. So, again, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for kung may mga feedback kayo dun sa topic natin or kahit sa mga previous topic natin. Diba? Share lang sa comments. May comment section, whether sa Facebook yan, sa YouTube. Then, or email kayo sa beyondalphapodcast@gmail.com. Diba? Then, website natin, guys, www.iambeyondalpha.com. Social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, at iambeyondalpha. Then, sa podcast directories, Beyond Alpha Podcast. Sa Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, then Spotify. Then sa YouTube, guys, kung sa YouTube nyo pinapanood nga, click subscribe na, then click the notification bell. Kung sa Facebook naman, then nasa Facebook kayo ngayon or sa podcast kayo nakikinig, you want to subscribe dun sa YouTube channel, hindi nyo kami makita, ayan, subscribe kayo sa YouTube channel. Open kayong isang browser, isang tab, then search for Beyond Alpha Podcast. Then, yun, makikita nyo na yung videos namin. So guys, for this episode, thank you for listening. Yan, medyo rant, pero yun nga, malamang naman may natutunan tayo na pick up tayo with every experience naman eh.
Mm-hmm.
So yun, kung may similar experience din kayo, mag-gusto kayo kwento, share lang guys, we're willing to listen. So yun,
Okay,
salamat and see you next episode.